Okay, hello, back and welcome back to some more Rune Factory nonsense. Where are the of Yamina? Perfect. Okay, anyway, the little dragon last seen Lake Yamina in the northern area. Which one's Lake Yamina? Right, Lake Yamina is the frozen area. Whoa, okay. Whoa, it's magic. Okay, wanted monster locations. Water monster. Doesn't actually say where it is. Which is annoying. Well, says it's somewhere up in the northern area up here. Oh gosh, I should bring my companion. We can go running around together. Oh, I do have my companion.
All together now.
So it would have to be somewhere around this area. Right? If we just keep on going upwards. Oh, well, there's a box.
Thanks.
What do I know about that?
All right. Yeah.
Interesting.
All together now. Wow.
Eh. There we go. Right back up. I need to find the monster that's like all by itself, kind of.
Thanks. Nice.
It's raining. Bored. Derpy. There we go. Ride.
Okay, let's go.
Ride the pony.
Yes.
So, yeah. All I know is that's supposed to be in the, somewhere in the ice map, right? Lake Yamina, but like north end. Ooh, hot spring. But I don't know where, so that's kind of still an issue.
Thanks.
Okay, wait. Hold on one quick second. Okay, well, that didn't have any sort of insight, so all I know is that it's somewhere Lake Yamina, and I probably should have saved recently. I mean, hey, save is at 8 a.m., so there's that. 6 a.m., so there's that at least. So at the very least, I could use the autosave to, I just have to redo the morning stuff. Whatever. It's not like there's a lot to do in the morning, right? Probably not. We're probably fine. It's just an issue of finding the dragon, because it's not here in the south end. Where could it possibly be, Cinnamon? Oh god, the slope is too steep. Can't get down.
Thanks for the lift.
Is it? Oh my god. Where?
Thanks.
Yes,
Ready
Cinnamon,
to go?
hi. Do you want more pettings? You're not getting enough pettings? Pet. 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 Yeah, the monster like glows red or something, doesn't it? Pet. Pet. Pet, 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 pet. Yes, kitty, you're getting your lovely attention. We already had snuggle time this morning. But today, Mama has to, oh, hi, dragon. Yeah.
Now! Go, go! I'm not done yet.
Oh, shoot, no. Wait a second, we got this. Okay, okay.
I wonder if anyone needs help.
Mwah. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, so yeah, let's go redo this morning. Gosh. I spent like all of yesterday being all, I want to play games, but I don't want to play anything, blah, blah, blah. And then I went and played like 6 bloody hours of Draft of Darkness unprovoked. Yeah, just looked at my Steam library like, oh yeah, that's right, this game was fun. Or at least the demo was fun, right? Yeah, the demo was fun, and then I went and decided to actually play the game. I found out that, oh hey, the rest of the game is also something resembling fun. You know, my first run was like 40 minutes. So I'm like, I don't really want to cut the episode early. So I was like, I'll just do one more run and try to be a bit faster with it. And the next run was over 5 hours. And I was trying to be fast with it.
Nice.
No. Why can't I? There we go. Oh my gosh, I couldn't take that pumpkin for some reason. I don't know why. So, once again, we're right... Once again, we are right back to doing
There we
all
go.
of this normal old morning stuff. We don't have red. That's cool. Okay, okay. Yeah, Farm Dragon, Ice Dragon.
Nice. There we go. All right.
Alright, so giant hot fruits. Might as well throw in all of them. King pineapples, throw in all of them. Sultan strawberries, throw in all of them. Golden potatoes, only level 8. Apples, level 2. Farm Dragon, Wind Dragon. Yeah, the rain really helps a lot now, doesn't it? As long as it's raining, then I don't have to water any of the fields. Unlike Rune Factory 1, where I I'm like decently certain you'd still have to water the dungeon fields because it wouldn't be raining in the dungeons. God, playing original Rune Factory was like, hey, let's take what you like about Harvest Moon, but also let's make it more awesome. It's like, hey, yeah, I hear that you like all of these things from Harvest Moon. Let's do more cool stuff. Also, I actually have to wait until after 8 a.m., don't I? Nothing else to really ship out. Okay, come on. So I had like such a weird dream last night. I dreamt that I like, lived in an apartment that was like somehow twice as large as my apartment, and like, yeah, there was stuff all over the place like there is with my apartment, except cleaning it up I found like pathways to other rooms and whatnot, which sounds stupid, but I mean stuff like like the closet in the bedroom wound up leading to the bathroom kind of stuff. Which, for the record, yeah, the closet in my bedroom does not lead to my bathroom. For the record, hate to disappoint everyone who is hoping as much, but it does not. So, I mean, I might as well just keep going through with whatever I have for another hour or so, right?
All right.
Actually, now that I think about it, I could also just, gather up monster drops.
Nice.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, honey!
All right.
Punk!
Yes. Nice. All right.
I mean, hey, monsters are in here to drop supplies. Oh gosh, playing Harvest Moon Friends of Middletown, and like, if you want to milk your cows, you need to bring the milker to the cows, do the animation. If you want to show your sheep, you have to bring the clippers to the sheep and do the animation. And you only had, at most, like 9 inventory slots for tools and 9 inventory slots for items. I'm pretty darn sure items didn't stack. So if you wanted to have like a whole bunch of animals, like, for one thing, also, sheep you could only shear like every 2 weeks, because obviously. Cows, however, you could milk once a day, every day. Also, don't forget to bring the brush so you can brush them. And then you also have to go and like get the fodder out to put in all of their fodder places, unless you leave them outside. But if you leave them outside, they can go wandering off. It got to the point where literally my entire farm was just a ring of rocks all the way around, and then just grass on the entire inside. Just a whole bunch of rocks all the way around. And it's just a big, giant thing. Boop, boop, boop. Just a big old giant thing of grass. Yeah, I stopped really particularly caring about actually growing crops in that game, because growing crops was annoying in Harvest Moon, because you couldn't really... You're supposed to use the harvest sprites. Really, if you really wanted to grow your crops, you're supposed to get the high tier tools, because you couldn't walk over the crops. other than grass, you cannot walk on crops in Harvest Moon, Friends of Middletown. So your only real choice was to... Money. Only real choice was to either... yeah. Ugh. You can walk over crops, so why not just plant them in lines, because every seed that you get plants a 3x3 square. You can walk on the seeds, but when they start growing, you can't walk on them anymore. So you would either have to completely ignore one of the crops, or, yeah, one way or another you have to completely ignore one of the crops. Either one in the middle, or chop out one from the outside in order to reach the one in the middle. That's what people often did, even though it's just as effective to simply ignore the center one. I don't know why people would want to chop one out. Until you can get, like, if you get the harvest sprites, get them to like you by, you know, giving them stuff every day. Why was it saying 1 out of 3? But yeah, you get the harvest sprites to like you by, you know, giving them stuff every day. And then eventually they'll go and water and harvest your crops for you. And like, if you get... I don't even think it's the second tier watering can. It might be like the third or the fourth tier that lets you actually water 2 spaces ahead. Then you can water all of the crops. Except with the same issue that if you, you know, try to grow a crop that regrows after harvesting, like say pineapples, you go for the harvest and then you harvest them, and then you can't harvest the one in the middle, even if you could water it. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to have the harvest sprites harvesting it for you. So you have to have it all planned out. Okay, I'm going to harvest this on this day. Wait a second. I was already over here. This was somewhere... Wasn't this somewhere around here? Shoot, where was this thing? Oh my gosh. Okay, we had like come all the way up here, and then we'd like gone down here, and I was just all like blah 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 blah. I saw these. I went to turn and look at them, and I turn around and there's like a demon that's like glowing right behind me. So remember, we had walked from down here all the way up here and saw nothing, walked around here, walked to about here-ish. And it was in here. Maybe it's down here? Maybe you actually have to walk around the entire area for it to spawn? Yeah, you actually have to kill a certain number of enemies first before it will even spawn in the first place. Wait a sec, wait. Oh, I was really hoping that grabbing that grape would count for the, like, grapes harvested thing. Oh wait, I need to get that. Oh, sight in the southern area this time. Oh, it spawns in different areas. It's not always the same. Okay.
All right.
So that's what the issue was. So now I have to go with you all the way down south. Okay, so it seems like it spawns in one of the 5 areas from, like, the other monsters that you could get in the region. That was nothing. Yeah, okay, this spawned way over here. Got it. Okay, so that explains that. Ah, voice is hard. So that explains that issue. And let's go all the way back down here. Let's go tell Hugh, hello, Olivia, we did it. Okay, this one. So in the northern area of the Kel volcanic region. I do like that you can warp to the outside of the dungeon, just in case you need to, you know, be in the region. As opposed to warping into the dungeon, turning around, walking back out, and doing, like, you know, 2 loading screens. You just need the 1 loading screen.
All right, let's go.
Gosh, yeah, Rune Factory 5, no fast travel would be annoying.
Thanks. Now I've done it. Where?
She's going to be knocked out before we can get her.
Gotcha.
Success! We got her! Oh god, after I do this, I also have to play Stray, which is like... It looked like such a cute game, but then it's like, nah, and I don't really know. It's a game that got super popular super fast because you play as a cat, but I really don't think that Stray is going to remain popular. I'm going to try to make it to the end. I'm not going to go for 100%. I'm not going to go for, you know, whatever other else. I'm just going to make it to the end of the game, and that's going to be it. Forest Woodland Northeast.
Ready to go?
So if I go this way... Over here, that's saying it's about here-ish. Okay. Boop, boop. Yeah, every time I can add a game to my finished games folder, feels good. I doubt I'm ever going to get the legendary goal of having every single game on my Steam game list be at 100% completion. Because, in fact, I think that some of the games I have literally can't be done to 100%. Okay, so how do we do this? How do How do we tell her, hey, we didn't do it and we need to try to hunt it again? Yeah, run around outside would be faster, however you have 2 loading zones to run through. Wanted monsters list. Okay, we can just try it for it again. All of this just for one little item that's going to get me better whatever.
Up we go.
I feel like this game could have been so much better if the pacing was a bit more drawn out. I know how I always like felt while playing that's like, ooh, I want a dungeon. I finished a dungeon, I want to go to a new dungeon. But I feel like if there had been things like, oh, in order to unlock the next dungeon, you have to like go and like find certain things. Oh my gosh, the Griffin is so weak. The whole team just kills it, like, immediately. Oh yeah, so I was complaining that the DS that she bought at Animathon was kind of broken, which is why she managed to snake a quote-unquote working DS Lite for $50, because the shoulder button just doesn't work, and she didn't want to spend $60 for one of them. All because she wanted to play a Game Boy Advance game, and now she's saying, like, she doesn't actually need the shoulder button to play the game.
All right, let's go.
So that's all well and good. But having the shoulder button, you know, makes the game easier to play. And, like, yeah, I get that. Shoulder button is like a shortcut button, yeah. I played games like that. No. Okay, if you can all stay distracted with these mooks down here for like a minute.
Thanks for the lift. I'm not done yet. Ready to go?
Wait a second. Oh yeah, like, so like this stuff that like kind of rewards exploration, but if you recall, I climbed this entire tower thing very, very early on, back before I could even really fight the monsters that were on it, and I don't think even then the reward was worth it. Like, if they rewarded exploration by giving some sort of permanent buff at certain locations, it's like, hey, look, fight all these monsters, get some nice benefit. Like, I don't know what kind of permanent buff they could give that you wouldn't be able to just already get. Like, oh yeah, you can get like a levelizer or whatever. If it was like, hey, fight all these monsters and you get like a warp spot to here, so instead of having to warp to like here to go to the top part, you could warp like here at the base of the hill, that would have been awesome. Just fight them all, and then it's like, oh, by the way, now it's safe enough to just warp here, and you can, or say like, warp spot to the top, and then you can just like jump down. Eh.
Nice.
And that'd be all like, oh, hey, that's cool. That's a nice benefit. And it would be kind of worthwhile to, you know, get those all
Together
for
now.
future exploration purposes, even though exploration, there's no reward for it. You don't get... Oh,
Thanks.
there's my thing.
There. Take that. Now.
No, 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 no.
Now.
No, 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 no.
Go!
Oh my gosh. If I have to spend this entire day trying to hunt down this ice griffin, I bloody will. Wanted monsters list. Because unfortunately, just taking it down doesn't give you any, like, points. It doesn't count. You have to quote unquote make friends with it, aka capture it with your seal thing that. Oh my gosh. If I try to play Rune Factory 4 after playing this, it's going to feel so weird to be back in 2D. Yeah, like, now that I think about it, going back to 2D animate, you know, whatever, 2D gameplay, no cliffs to jump off of and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I still remember playing Dark Cloud 2. That was a nice 3D game, and having so much fun with the building blocks. I think we did a little bit of it during the Dark Cloud 2 Monster Transformation only asterisk run, where it showed off a little bit of the stuff that we done with the building blocks, and it's like, you don't particularly need them at all to beat the game, but if you want to just have some fun running around and, like, yeah, all the sheer joy of playing with the Legos all over again.
Now.
Okay, Derpy, you can stay here. Yeah, the issue is that my allies are too good at fighting, yes. Oh god, yeah, the whole thing of, hey, give everybody some breakfast. And then eventually it's going to get to the point where I'm just going to be making a whole bunch of love potions to give to everybody, to get everybody up to friendliness level 10, because trying to find everybody to talk to them does take more time than it did in... Oh my gosh, my rune points are, like, out. Than it did in Rune Factory 4.
Time to eat. Now. Time to eat. There.
You know what? You know what? Load that save data, do the ice... Do the other two, save, then rush the griffin. That's how I'm doing this. Do the other two first, I'm going to save, then I'm going to go for the griffin and keep trying for the griffin. Maybe I should even change to a weapon that doesn't poison, so I can just attack a couple of times and then just keep trying over and over and over again. And hopefully actually, you know, getting it eventually. This is frustrating. Oh, but yeah, it's Magic spoiler season for the record, so... Except that Wizards of the Coast... Oops, yeah. A Bortok Bone Rattle. What? It's Magic spoiler season, except that Wizards of the Coast apparently accidentally released a whole bunch of... What is it? Try to think of words here. They released, like, their log for cards that are going to come out. So I kind of already read that, so I know maybe not all, but a lot of the cards that are going to be released. Northern area, yes. Back to what? Boom. Right up to here. Warp. Warthog Bone Rattle. 6 mana, 4/4. When it ETBs, if you cast it, so it doesn't work for blink effects, choose target creature card... Here. Choose target creature card in your graveyard. Return that card to the battlefield if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. Otherwise, put in your hand. So if you have this as your commander, you can only really have 2 basic land types. Well, actually, technically speaking, no.
All together now.
I think you could theoretically have a 3rd. You can technically have an island as a land type without actually playing any blue color identity. Which if you're playing a... Yeah, you can have black and green, but this is a black and green creature. No, leave it alive, 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 and it's dead. I'm just gonna load the save again. Yeah, return its mana value is less than equal. So, otherwise put into your hand. So, not a very good commander, because you have to cast it in order to get a creature back. If you didn't have the if you cast it clause, then I could see some nice Gogari, like, blink to reanimator stuff. Oh gosh, yeah. If it wasn't 6 whole mana, if it was like 5 mana, I could see 2 of these being in a deck together, and then just... If it wasn't for the cast trigger, and if it was only like 5 or less mana instead of 6 mana, I could see a deck being built where you get, you know, full 5 domain, plains, island, swamp, forest, mountain. And yeah, you play one of them, reanimate the other one. Actually, I think you would have to have potentially 3 in order to do it properly, but... Ship a potato. Yeah. Cast a Bortuk Bone Rattle, get a new one. Get one from the bin. Sacrifice 1, revive 1. Just keep, like, rotating between them, but it has 2 things that stop that from being possible, because, no, you can't have 6 different basic land types. There are only 5. Waste is not actually a basic land type. In fact, I'm still pretty sure that waste is not even a land type at all. Even though they probably...
All together now.
Yeah. Even though Wizards of the Coast totally could have made that a card type to put on the waste and also put on wasteland. Yeah, give Domain an extra one to go for.
Ready to go?
Yeah, there's a reason why this is uncommon legendary. It's not particularly good. Again, with infinite mana and with infinite bouncing it back to your hand, you could keep going for it. Wait a second. Yeah, northern area. Somewhere around here. It's not right there. Then where is it? Where is it? Okay, wait, hold on. Spotted monster locations. Boom, boom. Da, da, da. Right about here, and then also right about here. I swear, I never actually got that chest. Oh well. You okay, puppy? I wonder if there's supposed to be like a thing if you've got enough chests, because there's a thing that's like you can keep track of the number of chests you've opened. But like, why? With that many people just so curious about in Rune Factory 4 that they decide to add that to Rune Factory 5? Or they're like, well, we got this character, but doesn't really do anything. It's like, I don't know. It's like, well, could, you know, sell some stuff, but we already have people who sell things. Like, I don't know, just have the person sell... Yeah, have the person tell you how many treasure chests you've opened. It's like, why? Yeah, we can keep track of that number, and we can tell people what their number is. I don't know why someone would want to, but at least the person has a reason why you might want to talk to him now. Oh! I went to completely the wrong area. Wait, hold on. New
Don't push
plan.
yourself.
No. New plan, new idea. Can't believe I spent this entire episode and I haven't even done the one thing that I tried to do. I'm gonna get them all in this episode. However I have to do it, I'm going to do it. I was really not expecting it to be this annoying to get them. Okay, okay. Talk to her, get the first one, save game. Actually, wait. Dismiss the... Yeah, dismiss Ludmilla and Fuka. And then go in just at 8. And 8 a.m.
Honestly.
Wait, did I not technically get in?
Honestly.
Oh gosh, come on.
little town today.
Boom. Lake Yamina, western area. Yeah, say between each one.
All together now. Phew. All right. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Come on. Boom. Yeah, it said the lake western area, so. And then, yeah, the monster just starts scaling up, like, super fast, too.
Phew. Take that! It's over! Go! Hi-ya!
Success. Save point, save. Here. Oh gosh, the ultimate joke. I'm going to go through all this, and either I'm not going to get the dragon claw like I...
job you're supposed to be doing.
I'm doing my job! I'm hunting wild monsters. I'm doing the job. Excuse me. Okay. Forest Woodlands Central region. Forest Woodlands Central, so. Real Central is right about here-ish. I wonder if you, like, if you do get the house here, if it will plot its, like, if you can get a fast travel point to it. And it's like, also, what's the point of having the second house anyway?
Up we go.
If you can still always just fast travel back to, like, your regular house. Yeah, after getting this second house, there's a thing that comes up saying, it's like, hey, by the way, you can get another house in another area by paying even more money. It's just a thing for, like, all of the Rune Factory games. If you spend, like, an extreme amount of currency, you can just get a house in, like, all of the areas. This one costs princess points, though, like, whatever, political points. Okay. Ferry location was somewhere around here. There we go.
Thanks.
Success! Perfect! That was a close one. It's still not quite 10 a.m. But, I want to play games and I want to get to the ends of games. That's the thing. I want to actually beat games. That's why I'm here. For playing the games, and also I have to, you know, play through the games. I have to beat them. But actually playing through a boring game is annoying. Okay. Northern Volcanic Region. And like, Stray, I played that for like, what? 3 hours so far? I don't want to play more. I didn't... Yeah, I played the first hour.
Okay,
And if I didn't have to continue playing it, because I was so darn confident that it would be such a popular game, that I kept on, like, I kept up with the uploads, and I kept going through with it, and turns out, not nearly as exciting or interesting as I was hoping.
now.
There are occasional moments where it's, like, fun and all, because you're, like, you know, running around and stuff, and then it's just, like, puzzle platformer.
Now. Hi-ya.
Success! First try, all 3. You know, when I didn't have other people messing it up.
All right.
Big stick. 200 points, golden dragon claw, and a golden scale. Oh, wait. I get all that from here, don't I?
All right.
So I have the 2 golden dragon claws. And I have a scale. So I'm going to have to do this again to get the golden dragon claw and the golden scale a second time. But for now, let's run back upstairs real quick. Hurry, chop like a bunny. This better not be like just way too many, too much experience, whatever, rune points to actually make. So I can see it now, this thing costing, you know, 10,000 rune points. It's like, oh, well, kind of pointless then. Okay. I don't think I have any spare glitter augite, but I want to get a glitter augite on here with tenfold steel. And then I just have the range to take out, like, everything. And then I warp right here. Yeah, I think the golden... Yeah, I think the golden dragon claw and the golden scale are only actually useful for these 2 weapons, and then also shipping them. Okay, no. Dragonic stone. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Okay. I don't know what better stats I can get from doing it this way. Oh, that's right. You just grab some random person in town. Where? Scarlet? Dragon... Oh no, these are gloves. $7,466. Hold on, I need to go and, oh my god. Right, in order to get the... Oops. Capture them, and then oh yeah, because Scarlet Dragonclaw is gotten from Abardia. Twin Dragon swords. Yeah, attack 12,000. It's the scales. And then Twin Dragon claws is attack 13,500 with strong knockback. Okay. Let's go and grab all of our weapon bred pluses that we have sitting around here. We have 2 here. Let's grab both of them. Let's save the game again. Remember, we want the Twin Dragon Claw recipe. No. No.
Welcome back.
Just want the Twin Dragon Claw recipe. The issue is that there's a lot of recipes. Okay, fine. Let's go and buy some. No. Let's just eat them. Twin blades. Nope.
Let's go on an adventure.
This is going to take a while, isn't it? Stay hydrated, everyone. Alright. One more try, then I'm just going to jump to me learning the recipe. Whenever it finishes loading. Ruby rod. One quick moment. Well, oh, come on. Well, I sure tried, okay? I gave it a nice college try. I've spent a few hours working on this. Normally, wake up, do my upkeep, record episode, I'm done by noon. It's now almost 4 p.m. and I'm finally finishing off this episode by saying I'm keeping these winter gloves on. These are like all the weapons I went and just made to fill out recipe slots to get extra recipes done, so this weapon bred would stop giving me recipes I already had. And it turns out that was probably all for nothing. Let's ship that out as well, because I can. So instead I'm going to take these winter gloves, and I'm going to probably upgrade them a bit. Yeah, I spent a lot of resources on this stuff. Wait. There you go. Oh, Chaos Shield, 80, 80, 80. Nice. So, however, I think that the reason why the recipe bread didn't give me the recipe that I wanted, either of them, because in order to get recipes for a certain weapon, you have to have decent skill in that weapon. Dual blades or fists, say, because I want either the Twin Dragon gloves or swords. However, dual blade skill is only 74, and my fist skill is only 37. Both of which are much too little. I want to get them up, like, a lot. And considering that the fist weapon is somewhat better than the dual blades weapon, I went and I took the best fist weapon that I was able to make, the winter gloves, and I'm going to try using these. So, when all is said and done, although, hold on a second, I will, however, put a glitter agate on these with twin-fold steel, not tenfold steel. Hi, Cinnamon. Okay, controller, please. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be working. So we can see how far that is supposed to go. Upgrade a weapon, upgrade the glove. See, I spent a couple of hours working on it, and right at the end there, Azura, sorry, I forgot her name, came into the call with me to be all like, oh, hey, why don't you just, it's like, oh, why don't you just record all of it, then cut out all the boring stuff in editing? And so I had to explain I don't like to do that because processing the video on my computer takes hours. It's like, oh, well, why don't you just make shorter videos? It's like, the only way to make shorter videos is to either, A, just cut them shorter and have basically this whole thing, but instead of, say, this hour-long video, there'd be 2 half-hour videos of all of this same content. That's a little bit further, I guess. Or to cut out, say, half of the content, or cut out a significant amount of the content, so this hour-long video, to be fair, this hour-long video could be cut down to like 5 minutes by cutting out practically everything. Just show me accepting the missions, me catching the 3, show me accepting the 3 quests, catching the 3, and then grab the recipe bread, show all of the recipe, like whatever, and then do that. And yeah, I could cut it down to like a 5-minute video. I don't want to, because I like the whole talking about nonsense thing. I'm here to talk. I'm not here to do the work of making a video. I'm here to just play a game. I'm not here to care about, oh, well, I have to make the best video ever and become famous on the YouTubes. Okay, that is definitely some extra distance, but it's also definitely not a lot of extra distance. However, I will leave this at this. So this is 1456. This is faster, but it also... yeah. No attribute. I want to put a love crystal on it, but I don't have love crystal. I don't know where to get a love crystal. Deep resist, no. Yeah, golden scale. Strength 60, vitality 360, int 30. Could be nice, could be nice. Attack 25, magic attack 12. Like, some of the things give a whole lot of extra bonuses, and some of them do not. I want, like, just flat out extra attack is what I want. Naught plus 15% is useful. Some resistances, whatever. Process attack. If I'm using this for boss fights. Okay, crit is actually useful. Oh yeah, change the weapon category. Take one of my giant axes and put it onto some boring gloves. That was the thing. In which case I probably shouldn't have upgraded these, but okay. Actually, now that I think about it, so it looks like I have to, you know, take some gloves and practice with them for a little while and use these until I can eventually get the gloves I actually want. However, I want to see what, like, the most damaging weapon is that I can find here. Like, this is 7,000 attack. Knock plus 200%. Okay. I want to see... Wait, hold on. Because if you look, Rune Blade, Fists of Light, Summer Lance... Okay. Undo...
I'll do my best.
Undo everything I just did. Undo all of that. Okay. And yeah, I want a fist weapon instead of a dual blade weapon because overall that one fist weapon should be better. Actually, now that I think about it, I should go for a hammer weapon. What is like the best hammer or axe weapon? Dual blade hammer recipe. Oh gosh, yeah, Gigant Hammer is not even the best Gigant Hammer. There's a Gigant Hammer Plus. Wait, no, this is not Gigant Hammer, this is Break Hammer, which is like the 4th best hammer. Rune Sphere Shard, General Orb, Ancient Fish Fin, Dragon Golem Skill, Bassa Skill is the best one, but 7,000 attack is tons, and Break Hammer doesn't even require anything too rare. Orichalcum, Palm Claw, Minerals, Sticks, and Stems. So I can definitely make more Break Hammers if I had to. For over 7,000 attack, that's kind of yes. Okay. So I don't know how to do this thing that I'm trying to do, so... Remember, the things that I'm wanting to make, the fist whips I'm trying to make, are attack 13,500. Yeah. How much attack is the Splash Star? 14,000? Alright. Make a weapon. Make a fist weapon. So what do I want this to effectively look like? So it won't have... Yeah, I got some extra stuff. Let's just do some leather gloves. Cloths and skins. Let's not use those. Let's use Insect Carapace and then use Light Ore, Gigant Hammer. And let's see if this works. Leather Gloves, X1. Yep, attack 7,130. So these are going to do me fine for the time being.
Take that!
And then seeing all of this, however, I do want to upgrade this with the glitter agate. Yeah, glitter agate for extra range. And double steel for even more extra range. So 7,000 attack should be pretty darn good. And these are going to be the weapons I'm going to be going up and using for the next little while. My boss slaying sword was like 1,400 or 1,100 or something. So this is my new weapon. I spent this entire episode to get something and I didn't even need it. And this whole episode could effectively be skipped. And yet it took way too bloody long. And now I still have to play some Stray. Or not. Honestly, I'm thinking of cutting Stray from the lineup. I don't know. I'll do something else for a little bit and then see about it. But... or I'll just... I don't know. I might play Stray. Might replace it. I'm thinking of just cutting Stray from the lineup, starting up a different series, going with that instead. And occasionally just having Stray go up on Fridays until I finish with that. But, boss fight next time, I guess.